Have you ever heard that you shouldn't tell anyone about your goals until they've been accomplished? As with many popular sayings, this is good advice. And it's not about superstition. There are proven reasons that can lead you to failure if you share with others those projects or ideas that you haven't yet materialized. So, the idea is clear. Don't share your goals if you want to achieve them. And in this video, we will show you why. But first, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and share this video with your loved ones. This can apply to various everyday situations, from thinking about moving houses to wanting to start a business or lose weight. It's normal to feel the urge to share these projects we have in mind with others. Self-disclosure, or sharing valuable information about ourselves, helps generate intimacy in relationships. However, before doing so, we need to consider a few situations. Don't share your goals with anyone. To achieve a goal, it is essential that we believe it is possible to reach it. Some people have a solid conviction in their project, but it is also common to have doubts and fears, and the certainty may not be so firm. When we share our goals with others before achieving them, we expose ourselves to receiving opinions and advice of all kinds, and many of them likely won't be encouraging. These close people may have a pessimistic view of your project, constantly emphasizing what could go wrong and encouraging you to abandon it. Even if they don't do so with bad intentions, their comments may cause you to doubt and hesitate, or even build a psychological wall that significantly limits you. Your motivation can disappear. Our biology can also work for or against us in terms of reaching goals, and success depends largely on neurotransmitters. When we release dopamine in response to a stimulus or action we've taken, we feel pleasure, we feel rewarded. This makes us want to repeat the action or stay on the same path. In other words, it motivates us to keep going. When we set a goal and break it down into small sub-goals, achieving each one gives us that pleasant and comforting feeling of accomplishment. And for the same reason, we keep going until the end. Now, by sharing our goals, by talking about them frequently and receiving social support and approval for it, we are receiving the same dopamine, but we aren't actually making progress. We're just talking about how we're going to move forward. In this way, the motivation we need disappears because, as has been proven, we get the premature feeling of already having achieved that goal. Be careful with the feeling of failure. When you tell others about your projects, it's normal for them to take an interest and regularly ask about the progress you've made. If, for various reasons, you haven't been able to move forward or haven't progressed as much as you would like, these conversations can actually leave you with a feeling of failure and inadequacy. This way, you lose confidence in yourself, and by not receiving positive social feedback, the serotonin levels in your brain decrease. Since this neurotransmitter is also essential for concentration, it's likely that it will become increasingly difficult for you to complete the steps that separate you from your goal. Excessive pressure can stall you. Finally, we encourage you not to share your goals, as this may prevent you from completing them. One of the fundamental elements that keeps us from achieving our goals is procrastination, that tendency to put off what we have to do, to postpone it, and distract ourselves with simpler and unnecessary tasks. You might think this happens because of laziness, but in reality, it's a reflection of fear. When we see a task as very demanding or complicated, when we don't trust that we can accomplish it, or we feel too much pressure around it, we procrastinate. Perhaps not consciously, but as a way to escape from this responsibility we feel we cannot handle. Thus, by sharing your projects with others, you increase the pressure around them. You no longer feel that you are doing it just for yourself, but now you also have to meet the expectations that have been set, and you must show that you can achieve them. If you are someone who tends to procrastinate, this can block you completely. Sharing your dreams becomes a problem because it diverts your focus. You shift your attention away from what you truly want, which is your life goal, and start worrying about what other people will say regarding your life goals. Don't share your goals. Work in silence. Of course, the decision to share or not your goals depends solely on you. However, you should consider how this might affect your motivation and your ability to follow through with the achievement. If you really feel the need to involve others in your projects, try talking to them about the intermediate steps you are completing, not about the final goal you aim to achieve. Focus on the tasks, on the process, not on the outcome you expect. That way, you are more likely to stay positive, active, and focused. Spend your energy focusing and working to turn your dream into reality, not on telling others what you intend to do one day. Don't waste energy publicizing your goals, your objectives, because your goals don't concern others. They primarily concern you. It's hard to stay isolated and work in silence while the world makes noise on social media about others' achievements and failures in reaching their others' goals. But that what others do or don't do is none of your concern. The more time you spend talking about your dreams and projects in conversation circles, the less time you'll have to actually work on building them. Think about that. For all these reasons, protect your dreams, plans, and goals, create a protective shield around them, and focus on developing them. It's by putting your focus in the right place that you increase the chances of getting there.